Today I thought I'd make a video on, well, I don't know what this is. It's a very strange ceiling fan I got from Habitat for, I don't know how much, a couple bucks. Polished brass, obviously, with stained, some sort of stained blades. These must be, let me get a better angle. These must be homemade or something. They're completely solid wood. Like I can see the same pattern, if you will, on the other side. They're like, I don't think any of them are warped. They're all very straight, but they have like this weird curve that kind of comes in. It's very subtle, but it kind of comes across as warped, but it's not. If you look at them straight on, they're not. But I don't know. It's just weird. I didn't do much of this. I just put some Old English on the blades, which actually really helped. These weren't in awful shape, but they needed a little bit of help. So I did that. There's also not really much of a finish on them. It's just kind of stained, so you can kind of see that. You can see the texture of the wood there. This is a 3-way pull chain for whatever reason. It only turns on the fan, and you're like, oh, well, some of you might be saying, well, okay, well, maybe it's for a light kit, but there's a light wire that goes through it, so I have no idea. So if I were to install this anywhere, I'd probably make that a single pull chain. Then we have this thing, which is some weird, you know what, here, I'll take off the bottom, and the bottom comes off strange too. It's like this. Like that. Let me set this somewhere where it won't get broken. Okay. Like, this is how everything goes together. And this middle section pops off too. But you look at, let me see if I can turn the light on. Okay, I can't turn the light on. Well, anyway, here's a better example. You look at this. I don't know what's going on there. It's like some, bunch of capacitor, like all tied together really weird, and I'm almost wondering if this is like a kit fan. If I think they made those like what was it? I don't know. I think someone made kit fans, but it just seems really not necessarily the safest thing because there are bare wires right next to that metal. But someone just decided to paint the whole thing black. But for whatever reason, it's like the way the speed is, it's medium, high, low. So I don't think that's original, or like I said, it was made. What also could have been here at one point could have been a variable control, and if I can put a variable control there, I would, because I would prefer a variable control on a fan rather than whatever's going on there. It just doesn't make any sense to me. However, I don't know if that's the capacitor for the motor there, or if there's another capacitor up in the next to the motor, which I think there normally would be. I'd have to get a flashlight and look in the vents on the side. But yeah, this is reversible. There's a reverse switch on the top of the housing. I would show you the mounting bracket, but I already put it up. It only swings in one direction. It doesn't swing in the other direction. Like, so I'm guessing, and you can see how small the canopy is because of it. I'm guessing this is really just for a flat ceiling, because of the way it's hooked up. Even if it was on a box, unless you like had it directly to a beam, you really can only move it about this much before it binds. So, yeah, very strange. Everything about this is strange, and that's why I got it. I think it looks cool. I mean, it's weird, but I think it looks cool. So, that's another reason why I got it. But you can see here, I'm not going to try and fiddle with all the wires. But, yeah, 3-way switch. Alright, I'm going to put it back together. I'm going to set the camera down for a second. Okay. Alright, there we go. Back together. So yeah, like I said, I like to look at this fan. Oh, I didn't put it back together right. Oh well, I'll fix it later. Yeah, it's weird. It has 3 sections like that, but it's all lamp nipple. It's not, or lamp threaded rod. You know, like the stuff that lamps use. It's not like the thick stuff that ceiling fans tend to use. It's just kind of weird. But I've heard that's how older American-made fans, I believe, were. I'm not 100% sure on that. But yeah, alright. Let's go to what I think is low, which is that. Oh, I need to turn on the switch. Hold on. Okay. Let me get a better position. There we go. Now focus. As you can see, it's in pretty good shape. It was mainly just dusty. There's like a thick layer of dust on top I haven't gotten to, but it's no big deal. And I mean, this thing it doesn't spin very fast, but it's decently powerful. I think it's got a pretty good pitch on the blades, because I can feel it. And it's, you know, not a super slow low, but I can feel that. So, and another reason maybe why the speeds are orientated like that is because some of the capacitors have drifted, which could be possible. I'm not sure. Okay, let's see. I think this is medium. There we go. And let's go to high. Yeah, doesn't spin super fast, but it sure does move quite a bit of air. Just very, very strange. One of the blades are a little bent. I think the iron is actually bent because whenever I got it from Habitat, the irons were on the fan. It's one of those things where people who don't know what they're doing when they install a ceiling fan undo the blades from the irons rather than the irons from the motor like you should do. So the irons got bent up a little bit, but they're cast, so they weren't bent up that bad. And I feel like I'm gonna have trouble bending them back because I think it's really only like 1 or 2 that are bad, but it's not a huge wobble. And like I said, I don't think any of the blades are warped. So, all right, let's do spin down. It probably could use a little bit of oil or grease, but I haven't had to do much to it. So if I ever decide to hang it up anywhere, which I think I will because I do like it, I'll definitely figure out what the deal is with the capacitors and that switch control, because that switch control looks more like a what would be on a box fan. And this has got like a, not a box fan motor, like a K55 or K63, I'm not sure which one, but it's that style. And we can do reverse. I know I don't do reverse, but what the heck, I'll do it. Alright, so, low. So yeah, it'd be interesting to know how this fan came to be, if it was a kit, if someone, like, it had some issues and someone fixed it up, like it was missing blades or something. I mean, the blades all match. The only issue I had was getting them to fit on the irons because they were a little bit, they were sized a little bit strangely. But I feel like if they weren't homemade, they were handmade at least. Let's see, so medium. and high. Wobbles a bit more in reverse. I don't know why. It seems like fans do that. I wonder what the physics are behind that. Alright, and then we'll just do spin down. There we go. Oh, and if you couldn't tell from the video, I know it's not the best quality, the flywheel on it is metal, it's not rubber. So, yeah, I guess that's what they decided to use. At least it won't have any issue with deteriorating or anything like that. I mean, the bearings aren't super dry, but it seems like it should spin for longer. Although the blades are quite light, so that, I mean, that might be it too. But, you know, they're solid wood, so. You know what, here, I'll show you, before I go, I'll show you the mounting bracket system. Just turn that off real quick. It's very strange to me. I have another fan that I did a video on, the Dockside Sails, and last time I was at Habitat, I found a mounting bracket that I believe actually went to that fan because of how well it fits, and someone just mixed it up in the back. And it's kind of a similar system, like, see, it only sways this way. But, however, in that one, the way that one differs, it's right here. Because I originally had this on a ball socket because I couldn't find it. This is only $1 though, so. How this differs is that it's at a 45-degree angle to the box. So, in theory, if the ceiling joists were like this on, or here, this is hard to visualize. If the ceiling joists went down like this, and that's how normally they are on a house, and you were to install this on a box like that, it would work because it would be like this, so you could actually hang it. That one, however, you can't, because it is orientated 45 degrees from the joists. This one is parallel, I believe is, yeah, parallel would make sense to say to it. So, yeah, very strange. I've already made a video on that, so. Very strange, interesting fan. Thanks for watching. Bye.